Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are back here on Hypixel Skyblock. This is a vanilla server. If you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this. We are pretty much done with the mining aspect of the game. There are probably going to be future videos on this one as they're updating it right now, currently. We'll see if it's something that comes out and doesn't come out. I will not be covering anything that's on alpha. Most of the time, the stuff that's on alpha is going to change before it becomes live. When it becomes live, that's when we need to cover it. So, unless there's something imperatively changed to the game or incredibly stupid, either one, we won't be covering it on this guide series. We have been covering the ways off the island here. We went this way, went to the mining aspect of it. And today, I think I'm going to go over to... Today, I think we're going to cover foraging. Foraging is a real easy one to do. The first thing that we're going to cover is the actual equipment. So, let me grab those real quick. Tab in here. Ooh, do I have them? I think they're in the bank. Hold on. Pause video. See you guys in a second. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I got the stuff out, and I didn't. So, you want basic equipment here. The first thing you're going to want to get out is the golden axe. Now, I have silk touch on this. Don't worry about silk touch. You want also to have at least a haste 3 buff on you. Now, if you're using a god, stop it. If you're using a god potion, that'll give you haste 4, so you don't have to worry about it. If you don't have a god potion on, you're going to have to make a potion. That means you're going to have to unlock in here coal. Under coal, there is potions right here, haste potions. Once you unlock that, you want the haste 3 potion here. So which see, we click on this. It is an enchanted glowstone and the haste 1 potion. If we go to haste 1, it's just coal. That simple. You want to go ahead and put max durability duration on this. But once you get that, and you get a golden axe with efficiency 5 on it, you want to come over to this section right here. Now, for the purposes of the thing, you don't need anything else for this. You can get you a set of armor that makes you move around faster, as long as it's got like a speed bonus on it. Pretty much all that you need. I will equip something else if it matters to you guys. Let's see. You probably have the glaciite boots. So let's go ahead and do that one. That's got speed on it. So just something where you can move around fast, and the buff of haste 3. And what you're initially going to start doing is this. You're going to just the logs. Don't worry about the trees. The trees are not efficient for this mining right here, this gathering method. So you're going to come over these, make yourself a little loop here. I would start here, actually. I would start here, hit this one, this one, this one, this one, this log pile here, this one, and then what I would do is go ahead and take out this bottom log pile here. Where are you at? It's not here right now. There's usually a log pile right over here. Take that out, and then these should be spawned back, and you can do like a giant loop here. You are going to have to take out another log pile, though. If you want, you can take out these here. And just make sure that these are back before you start doing it again. So, and you just do the giant loop. And that's until you unlock the park. So, come in here. We go to Oak here. In here, you'll see you unlock the park. Okay. Don't unlock the park in here. It's weird. It's under foraging, isn't it? Yeah. No, the skill. Stop it. Where? Where are we at? Oh, that's weird. Anyway, you just want to do this till you get a tier five oak minion, basically. And once you get a tier 5 oak minion, you can move on. So the rest of the areas for the gathering wood is over here. Now, the next thing that you'll probably want before you start in-depth grinding out foraging, if you are in-depth grinding out foraging instead of using minions, I pray for you. But there is a pouch for foraging. It's in here in the birchwood. There's the initial small sack there. I would advise getting this recipe all the way up and getting the large sack and the enchanted sack before you start full on grinding the wood. That's up to you. But I would not start here. What I would do is I would come up to the jungle area. So we're gonna go up to here, jump up. So that's the spruce. This is the dark oak. This one is the Savannah for dang it, I always forget the name of this thing. Acacia. It came to me just now. And then up to jungle. And what you're gonna do is in the jungle, you're gonna take your axe here and you're gonna grind these things right here. There's a couple over here. There's one over here. You want to come up the stairs, grab these two here, this one, you come down, grab this one, and then you start all over again by grabbing all these. That's the beginning of your loop. If someone is doing this, I just switch. If you're not getting enough logs to keep them up and keep you chopping by the end of your thing, you need to move. You need to move to a new instance. Okay, so. I'm going to keep doing that till you get access to the jungle axe. This is the jungle axe. And what's so special about the jungle axe is that you can do this. Now the jungle axe will cut 8 logs. Alright. And then you're pretty much done with that. And you can use this. You will never do log piles once you get the jungle axe. You always want to do trees, because you'll get more logs out of it. Sometimes it glitches on this and doesn't cut the entire thing, and then it means you have to chop twice. With the trees here, you always get the maximum number of logs every single time. And I have tested this on the channel. You do get more logs by chopping down the trees than you do the log piles with the jungle axe. And also the tree capitator. We'll get into that in a minute. So, this will give you the jungle axe. Now, it is still better to do the golden axe, but you want the jungle axe because once you get the jungle axe, you can farm out obsidian. In the obsidian level here, we go up. There's tree capitator at level 5. Now, there's several different ways of doing this. You will need 8 full stacks of enchanted obsidian, so be mindful of that. You can go into the end. Let me go ahead and teleport over there. And you can farm obsidian. You just farm it. Get your axe out. I don't have a pickaxe in there. And you can farm right here, up there. Just do the loops. It'll take you a while. You want to get some good, use your mining armor, and then farm this out. The other option for you is, I don't have it on me. Geronimo! The other option for you is to come in here and farm out obsidian defenders. Obsidian defenders will drop obsidian on you, and sometimes they will drop enchanted obsidian. There's a third option for you. I'm going to show you that one also, so we get all of them out of the way for you. You can grind out the little glowing purple spots in here. I can find one. Sometimes the area glitches and there's none to be seen. It'll have the same glow around them as the Enderman. I'm guessing this one is glitched. I do not see that. Let's head upstairs. See if we can spot one up there. Come on. No, we would have seen one by now. Yeah, it's glitched. It's something that happened. People will farm it so much that the area will glitch and not spawn them in. It's kind of weird. I don't understand why it does that, but it's something they probably need to fix. Yeah. Let's see if we can restart the go to a new instance of it and see if we get these things to spawn in for us. So give me a second, guys. Need one. It's because I'm doing a video, right? It's not showing them. Now, people do grind these just for the drops out of them. Oh, I don't see them. Anyway, both the different blocks will spawn them in. So you get ones that'll spawn in on these blocks right here, and you'll get ones that spawn in on these blocks right here. The ones that spawn in on the end stone will give you enchanted end stone sometimes, and sometimes it'll give you other random rewards like enchanting bottles, greater, and the like. And then sometimes it'll spawn endermite nest, and it's from 1 to 4, and they will own view. They will own face. So be careful if you're doing this method of here. And these ones will drop enchanted glowstone, which will count for your collection. So that's why I'm going over it. You need pretty good armor set for this one, so I wouldn't do it if you don't have it. I would come up here and get the minion unlocked and put it on your island. Put a couple of them on your island and grind it out that way. But you can do it in here also. I didn't want to go over that. Wrong button. Back to the park. So, let me get back up here to the jungle. Once you have the jungle axe and you've unlocked the recipe for the tree capitator, you're good to go. You're good to grind out your foraging. All right. Now you can buy the tree capitator. It's not that expensive. I will show you guys. Let's go to the AH. Nope. Let's go to the AH. You can also hate this. You can also buy a jungle axe. Jungle axe is a little bit cheaper. We'll look at both of those on the AH. Show you their prices on them. So first, you can just buy a jungle axe if that's the option you want to go with. And jungle axe here. Mindful, not the jungle pickaxe, just the jungle axe. And if we go to lowest here, you can see they run about 8 to 10,000. Some I've seen them as high as 12. You can also get ones that are enchanted. It's not that much. You might as well get one that's enchanted here. Efficiency 4 already. It's a little bit more, but you don't have to enchant it yourself. If you're going to be using just the jungle axe, I would suggest you come over to your boy here, Smithmonger, and grab a teal log. Now there's a mole log. The teal log is the better one. You do need mining 25 in order to put it on. So if you don't, go with this one. This only needs 5, but it does give you a little bit extra forging XP there. The rest of it you don't really need. So a little bit of forging wisdom bonus there, and yeah, that's $1 million, and it costs you to actually put it on the thing. Do I have one with that on here? I do. I have tool bonus on my tree capitator and my regular log. So there you go. Anyway, that's your first stage upgrade to your equipment. For here, you also, I don't know why I have I was using this one for crops, so ignore that. I was using it for crops until I got my other stuff, so we won't have that one on here. Now, this is the only skill grinding method that doesn't have anything to support it at all. If we come into here, we go to Elizabeth. Normally, you'd be able to come in here and you'd be able to go to stacking enchantments, and you'd be able to buy books. We have fishing here. We have compacting for mining. We have cultivating for farming. We have champion for combat in general. And then we also have catacombs. There's no foraging. Why? I have no clue. No clue why they just leave foraging in the past and not update it whatsoever, and just leave their whole entire base of players hanging on foraging, which sucks. It sucks grinding foraging. Everybody knows that. That's why most people do it with minions and they don't have to go on an island. But I do need to show it to you for completion of the guide here. So that's what we're doing. So once you have this, the only thing else you need is a monkey. This is a monkey pet. You want at least a rare here so you can have the chance for double logs in the swing. Speed increase. All right. Now this can be increased there. If you want to go up for legendary, I will show you the other ones from legendary on. If we go to monkey, now you can buy this from the museum. Sometimes not the museum, the zoo. When it comes, they do spawn in there. Go down here. There is our monkeys. That's what it starts out with, and then the uncommon here. We've seen the rare, so we'll go to rare here. And then if we go to epic here, there you go. And then the legendary one is the one everybody likes. So there it has the evolved axe perk. This is the max. This is what the one you actually want. You want a legendary. I don't have a legendary one yet because I'm trying to level this one up to 100, and then I'm going to max it out to legendary. But you want the legendary monkey pet, and you want the evolving axe. Basically, it reduces the cooldown for your jungle or tree capitators, and once you max this out at 100, you get the maximum discount of that ability. So just be mindful of that. That's what you want. You can use old cat here to upgrade him. Just take your pet in here and you put it in here. It'll tell you need just coins. There's no other special thing you do. 700,000, and that'll upgrade it to the next rank. You want to get the legendary one because you want the swing upgrade here. As you can see there, for the jungle axe, a forceful golden axe which can break large amounts of logs in a single hit. They're 2-second cooldown, so you need 2 seconds in between it. People just use it as a golden axe, and just sometimes it pops off. I don't do that at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this guy on here. I do need to upgrade him. And then we're going to equip him. And then you want to go over to the island again. Now, again, just any armor that has speed on it. There is no enchantments that increase your forging of wood in any way, shape, or form. So, and then you want to start grinding. It just go into sections, and then you want to unlock one of each of the foraging minions. All right. So you start down here, and you go from tree to tree. All right. Trees like this you can do twice. You can come up here and drop that one and break that one. The small trees, you can just hit them. Sorry, guys. And break them all. You do it in a circle all the way across here. Just the trees. And you come back to here. And that's your loop. Okay? For the next area for spruce, you start here. You break these trees all the way down, all the way here, here and here. And remember, you're just looking for the tier 5 minion. So you're just going to unlock the recipe here. It's different depending on the recipe, the forging minion collection there. But most of them have enchanted as the 5th or 6th one. This one is 6. This one's 6. This one's 5, as you can see there. And the reason why you want that is because in the minions here, level 5 requires you to do 8 enchanted logs. So you're going to need that. The minion. Anyway, you want to do a loop you want to do here. Take out the big trees. Remember, you got to do them twice. If you want to, you can jump up unless you get blocked by thing, and you can do both 2 of the big trees. You want to break this one. Get out of my way. These 3 here, and then you can do a loop around the back here. Get all these ones back here. I wouldn't worry about these log piles because there's not enough here to actually worry about breaking. And then start back from here. Hit this one, this one, this one, here, here, and then you're back to the beginning, and you take along this path here, and then do a giant loop there. It's a little different when you get up to here. This is the dark oak, and they're huge trees. You're never going to break all of this in one. So you're going to need 2. So I would just go from tree to tree. Do this one first, then break this one twice here, break this one twice here, break this one twice here. I'm stuck now. Come here. This one. Why are you doing this? Leave me alone. Here, this one, these 2, this one, and then you're back to this one, and then you're back at the beginning here. So that is for growth. And remember, just twice. Break once. Wait 2 seconds. Break the other one. Go to the next tree. Keep doing that. There's probably going to be somebody here grinding these, so you can do a shorter route if you need to. If somebody else is grinding another section, that's fine. The next section is acacia wood. This same basic concept. Do you want to circle this one? You want to come along the outside here. There'll be a tree here. There'll be little sections here. There'll be a tree here and here. There'll be these trees here. Grab this one. Grab this one, and then you're back to the beginning. And then the jungle here. You can basically, when you're doing these trees, you can basically do a bottom loop around here. You don't have to even go up that top one. You just go around the outside edge like this. Hit this one. Come along the back here. Over to these 2 right here. And then you're back here at the beginning. Yeah, so that's all the routes that you need to know. You do those basic routes. If somebody's here, maybe remember, shorten your route. If somebody is doing like this guy here is doing, you shouldn't be doing log piles at all, especially with this. And this one does, I think, 32. Don't quote me on that one. See that whole tree you knocked down? That's not efficient. Wasting a swing on these. It's not efficient. Please don't do that. But you can break all these whole log piles, but you're not going to get as much wood as if you do the whole tree. Let me come over here. Yeah. So stick to the trees and not the log piles. It's less efficient. You're going to get the most out of your buck there. There is a couple of other things to go over for the island here before we end the episode off. Once you get each minion to level 5, you no longer need this place. This place is no longer good for you. until you start doing something else. All right, and I'm going to go over to something else now. So the first thing that you can also do here, which we will probably cover again in a later video, is fishing. This is the best place to fish for squid. All right, you do that right here. You want to make sure that you're not under one of the trees and in the open sky, but you can sit here and farm fishing, and you can fish out your collection for your squid pet. Squid. The squid drops from here, so you'll want that squid pet in order to help you out with the squids. We go to fishing here. We can see the ink sacs here. There is some pretty good stuff. You want the ink wand. The ink wand is a really good ranged mage weapon that most people don't talk about, but it does a crap ton of damage. It does have a 30-second cooldown though, but you can work that into your rotation. This is the water person. You don't have to worry about her for foraging, but you can buy rain for, I think, 5 minutes. Usually this is already maxed out because when it rains, the squid spawn faster, so you can just kill the squids without fishing. The other thing that we need to go over, actually there's several. This here is the Viking. You come across the bridge here, and there's a quest for the melancholy Viking. You need a water bucket, you need a fish, and you need a fishing hat. Once you have these, which I'll probably go over later, let's just go ahead and do it now. You put out the water using the enchanted water bucket. You put out the fire. He'll ask for the smell of cooking fish. You put the fish in here, and then he'll say he wishes he felt the feeling of the ocean on him. And you equip the fishing hat, and you just keep splashing him using your shift button until he gets lightning that hits him. Once the thunder sounds and the lightning hits him, he'll turn to joyful, and you can open his shop. This is where you get the Raider's Axe. There's also a couple other stuff in there that you can actually get and use, but mostly the Raider's Axe. The next area we need to worry about. There's the race guy here. He races up to the jungle area and races back. He does give you a talisman. Let's see. In the growth area here, there is a talisman also. It is the flame, like this guy's doing right here. You talk to, yes, Ryan. You talk to Ryan, and he'll give you quests to do that involve you standing on this for increasingly amounts of damage. Once you get so far in there, he'll give you a talisman, and you can keep upgrading that talisman until you get to max. The best thing to do is to get a set of mushroom armor. I don't know if I actually have mushroom armor on me. No. But you need a set of mushroom armor. You want to enchant that mushroom armor with growth 5, and then you can come over here at nighttime and just breeze through the majority of this one. After a certain point, you're going to need heal items, like your Wand of Healing. And you're also going, Mastiff set, you can come over here and pretty much own face if you have the Mastiff armor. Next! Hate that. Is the Acacia area. There are several things to do in the Acacia area. One, the Romeo and Juliet quest here. There is a guy, Roman is down in the bottom layer here, down in this cave down here. He is standing down there. He'll be in here. He'll ask you to come back up and get my tele. Get out of here. Where's my? Watch me not have it. That'll work. He'll ask you to go get gold, some gold spawning things. You'll want to come over here to the gold in this thing, and you want to mine this gold. And there's another pocket on the other side here until you get a golden pebble, and you take that back down there. It's part of the Romeo and Juliet quest. They do give you talisman, and talisman does upgrade over the time of the quest. There's also Master Tactician here. Most people don't like this weapon. I love this weapon. So we're going to take a look at it. This is one of the beginning starter weapons I went over. And he also sells the Wood Singularity. The Wood Singularity is kind of expensive, but you can use it on more than just this. Any kind of wooden weapon, you can get a Wood Singularity for and upgrade it. All right, not just the Tactician sword. So remember, this is something you're going to be using in the future, especially if you want to get a Jerry sword maxed out. All right. And I think that's all for this area here. Let's go up to the jungle. The only thing you have to do here besides grinding wood is the Romeo and Juliet quest. Now, it starts over here. And then this quest I already went over for you. She'll be up here by herself. You talk to her. Her quest will get increasingly more difficult as you go. And it does also, so we understand, does give you a talisman. It's a pretty good talisman. So make sure that you are grinding that one out when you do your talismans run. And that is the basics of the park, guys. I don't think there's much more to go over. If there's something else that you guys want to see about the park, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps out the channel with YouTube views, YouTube searches, YouTube algorithm movement for the channel. If you subscribe to my channel and you want to get notifications when I have new videos out, all you got to do is go down to the subscribe button. The subscribe settings or the notification settings are in there. Set your settings. Come check out the videos. If you do like this episode, you want to share it with your friends, tell me that you like it. Help support the channel. There's a share tab down below. There's links there to social media site. There's a link there for you to copy and post to your YouTube community page. Any tips, tricks, comments, put it in the comments down below. Don't forget, we have a new channel. It is the Maggie's Gaming channel. It's for like MMOs, that kind of like gaming stuff, instead of the open world aspect games like we do Minecraft and other games that are like that, open world, survival, that kind of thing. Make sure you go check that out. I'll see you guys later.